everyone, so let's make a Christmas bell. So firstly I have this styrofoam bell which I painted twice with white paint and of course let it dry between each layer. Then I chose this cute Labrador Christmas napkin, which of course you only use the layer with the image on, and I took off the edges of the napkin with water pen because I don't like sharp edges, so I'm really doing this with any napkin I am working with. And after doing this I just stir up the napkin in a few places for better placement onto the bell itself, as you can see here. So I'm tearing up the napkin, and then I am applying a little bit of decoupage glue onto the bell itself so I can place the napkin on it. It will fix a little bit, and then I can see if it fits, if it lays the right way, and then slowly from inside out I am gluing. And don't worry about the gaps you are seeing there because we're gonna paint them later. And I'm so a wrinkle forming, so I'm cutting deeper into the napkin itself, and this way I did it all the way around the bell. And don't overlay your napkin because it will be darker, so don't do that. And after my napkin was dry on both sides, it was time for painting and blending. So for this I'm using acrylic paints and I'm painting, so I think it will blend the best way. So it will look like it's supposed to be there. And believe me, I am no painter, so I'm doing my best here, just painting and making sure it will, like look like, okay, it's supposed to be there. It will make the image whole. And as you can see, I am even painting the napkin itself so I can hide, those gaps I have there. So I am painting, and you can see it even better here with the red paint, painting over and making sure it will fit. And the same I did with my wreath image. I just applied green on it, so my wreath will become whole again. And I applied little dots for berry looks. So here and the bottom I did paint in black paint because technically at the beginning on the napkin there was black paint as well. And then with a small brush, a little bit of water and white paint, I applied dots on my Christmas bell as well. And now onto the bottom one. No, I am not using clay this time. I just decided to use modeling paste, which I applied all around my Christmas bell. So nice modeling paste. Of course you can use clay if you want as well. I decided, okay, I'm not gonna do it this time. I just wanted like a nice snowy look. And now with a wooden stick I am just, well, what is it? Making a mess with my paste. And then I let it dry, and then of course I painted that part gray paint as well. And now it is time for my trusted glitter decoupage glue, which I love working with. It gives a nice glitter look to all my creations which I am making. So I apply that, and of course I let it dry before continuing working on my bell with the next step, which is of course sealing it. And for this I applied pouring glaze, and I applied up to 5 layers for a nice shiny look. And now for a little bit of 3D look, I am using 3D red paint, pen, sorry, not paint, but pen, 3D red pen, and I am applying it onto the berries here. And for a nice snowy look, I just applied a little bit of snow here and there, and on top I did put a cap on, and inside the bell there is a jingle, so because bell needs to jingle. So here it is all finished. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoying it, and until next time, bye.